Barron Trump was born into a life of unimaginable wealth, towering expectations, and relentless public scrutiny. While most teenagers worry about exams and weekend plans, Barron Trump lives in a world where every step he takes is orchestrated like a high-stakes military operation. Private jets worth hundreds of millions, secret getaways on luxury yachts, and an elite security force that shields him from dangers even he isn't fully aware of. This is the life of the most mysterious member of the Trump dynasty. Yet, despite his staggering privilege, the world knows very little about him. Why is Barron Trump's life so secretive? What extraordinary measures are taken to protect him? And just how deep does the secrecy behind his million-dollar travels go? Tonight, we pull back the curtain on the American prince's extraordinary existence, revealing what few have ever seen. But behind every extravagant trip lies a world of secrecy and security few can comprehend. Barron Trump doesn't just travel, he soars above the world in unimaginable luxury. While most people experience long lines at airports and cramped airplane seats, his journeys are an entirely different experience. His preferred mode of air travel? A private jet worth $100 million, an airborne palace inherited from his father, Donald Trump. This is no ordinary aircraft, it is a flying statement of wealth and power. The moment it comes into view, Trump Force One demands attention. Its sleek black exterior, the bold gold lettering, and the striking American flag on its tail make it unmistakable. But the true luxury is inside. Every seat is wrapped in high-end leather, the seatbelts are plated with real gold, and the headrests are embroidered with the Trump family crests. Walking through the jet feels more like stepping into a high-end penthouse than an aircraft. Plush sofas, a private dining area, and a bedroom suite provide an experience that goes beyond first class. The master bathroom is lined with marble, featuring gold-plated faucets and a sink that gleams under the cabin lights. But the real highlight of Trump Force One is the custom-built Sky Theater, a high-tech entertainment system designed with Barron's personal preferences in mind. A massive screen, state-of-the-art sound system, and premium reclining chairs allow him to watch his favorite films while cruising above the clouds. While most teenagers settle for watching movies on their phones, Barron has a private cinema in the sky. For quicker trips, he has access to the Cessna Citation X, a sleek, high-speed private jet known for its record-breaking speeds. It is one of the fastest business jets in the world, capable of flying at nearly the speed of sound. This aircraft is all about efficiency and exclusivity, allowing Barron to move between destinations with absolute ease. While it may lack the grandiosity of Trump Force One, it more than makes up for it with its speed and performance. But when speed isn't the priority, there's another option, a Sikorsky S-76 helicopter, a symbol of elite travel. With its red, black, and white color scheme, this helicopter stands out in the Trump fleet. The interior is crafted with precision, featuring African mahogany wood, gold-plated accents, and the Trump crest elegantly embroidered on the seats. It is a seamless blend of comfort and prestige, designed for those who expect nothing less than the best. What makes Barron's air travel even more extraordinary is the extreme level of security that surrounds every flight. Every route is meticulously planned, and his departure times are rarely disclosed in advance. Secret Service agents are always present, some blending in as flight crew, others positioned strategically on the ground. Every aspect of his air travel is closely monitored, ensuring that no detail is overlooked. While the world sees Barron stepping onto his father's private jet or boarding a luxury helicopter, what they don't see is the invisible security net that surrounds him at all times. The luxury is undeniable, but so is the protection. He is always moving, but never unguarded. Yet, the skies are only part of his playground. On the water, Barron enjoys an equally extravagant lifestyle. Barron Trump's life of luxury isn't limited to the skies. When he's not soaring in private jets, he's sailing across the world's most exclusive waters aboard one of the most opulent yachts ever owned by his family. The Trump Princess, a $94 million floating masterpiece, isn't just a symbol of extreme wealth. It carries a history as intriguing as the destinations it visits. This stunning vessel was originally known as Nabila and was owned by an infamous arms dealer before Donald Trump purchased it in the late 1980s. At the time, it was one of the most extravagant yachts in the world. boasting features that even billionaires would envy. The yacht, stretching nearly 300 feet, is an architectural marvel on the water, crafted by the finest Italian shipbuilders. The interiors were designed with meticulous attention to detail, featuring exotic materials such as bird's-eye maple wood, marble floors, and walls lined with the softest leather. For Barron, this yacht is more than just a showpiece. It's a private retreat where he escapes from the spotlight and enjoys some of the most luxurious experiences imaginable. The Trump Princess has over 100 lavish rooms, each designed for ultimate comfort. His suite, known as the Ruby Room, is a breathtaking space with deep red velvet furnishings, a massive king-sized bed, and a ceiling inlaid with polished tortoiseshell. Even the most minor details, from the handcrafted gold fixtures to the automated room controls, are designed for effortless luxury. But it's not just about relaxing indoors. The yacht's decks offer a playground of possibilities. One of Barron's favorite activities is jet skiing along the crystal-clear waters of the Mediterranean. He has been spotted cruising along the French Riviera, making stops in Monaco, Cannes, and Saint-Tropez, destinations known for their exclusivity and high. Whether it's snorkeling in the Caribbean, paddleboarding in secluded bays, or simply sunbathing on the top deck, every moment aboard the Trump Princess is designed for indulgence. As the sun sets, the yacht transforms into an entirely different world. The sprawling sun deck, which by day serves as a space for lounging, becomes a private sanctuary under the stars. Twinkling lights illuminate the decks, creating a setting fit for royalty. The Trump family has hosted extravagant dinners on board, where gourmet meals are served as the ocean stretches endlessly in the background. The gentle lapping of waves, the scent of the sea, and the privacy of the open water make it an unmatched experience. The Trump Princess has sailed to some of the most breathtaking locations in the world. From the turquoise waters of the Bahamas to the vibrant nightlife of Ibiza, Barron has seen it all. He has experienced the untouched beauty of private islands and the glamour of celebrity-studded coastlines. Unlike crowded tourist spots, the yacht provides unparalleled exclusivity, ensuring that his time on the water remains uninterrupted. While the luxury is undeniable, so is the security. Every destination is carefully chosen, and a discreet yet highly trained security team monitors the surroundings at all times. The yacht is equipped with high-tech surveillance systems, ensuring that Barron is protected even in the most remote locations. His travels may appear effortless, but behind the scenes, every move is carefully planned. But when it comes to land travel, Barron's security and luxury reach another level. Barron Trump's life isn't just about luxury, it's about security, on a level few can comprehend. While he enjoys private jets and luxury yachts, his ground transportation is no less extravagant or fortified. Every time Barron moves, an invisible but highly sophisticated security operation unfolds, ensuring that no threat ever gets close. Unlike ordinary celebrity motorcades, his vehicles are designed for the son of one of the most powerful men in the world. At the center of this operation is the Beast, a heavily armored Cadillac limousine originally designed for U.S. presidents. This is no ordinary luxury vehicle. It's a rolling fortress, built to withstand virtually any threat. The exterior is reinforced with layers of hardened steel, making it impervious to gunfire, explosives, and even chemical attacks. The windows, made of thick, bulletproof glass, are completely sealed, ensuring that no external threats can penetrate the vehicle. Hidden within the Beast is an emergency blood supply matching the blood type of its passengers, a precaution taken in case of life-threatening situations. Advanced communication systems inside the vehicle keep Barron connected to his security team and emergency responders at all times. But the Beast is just one part of the picture. When he's not traveling in the presidential limousine, Barron relies on a fleet of armored SUVs, primarily the Cadillac Escalade and Chevrolet Suburban. These aren't just high-end luxury vehicles, they're customized to offer unparalleled protection. Outfitted with bulletproof windows, reinforced doors, and run-flood tires that can function even when punctured, these SUVs are designed to withstand the worst-case scenarios. The new U.S. NASA. Inside, they are equipped with state-of-the-art technology, including encrypted communication systems that allow real-time updates between security agents. Every time Barron steps outside, an intricate web of security measures is activated. His travel routes are never announced in advance, and in many cases multiple vehicles are used in a strategy called decoy deployment to ensure that no one can predict which car he is actually in. At least one vehicle in his convoy is dedicated to surveillance, scanning for potential threats along the way. High-tech cameras and real-time GPS tracking allow security teams to monitor every movement. The most extraordinary aspect of Barron's ground security is how seamlessly it blends into everyday life. While it might look like a simple drive from his home to an event or university campus, behind the scenes, teams of agents are coordinating every second of his journey. Before he even leaves a building, advance teams are already at the destination, ensuring that everything is secure. Law enforcement officials in the area are briefed, and emergency response plans are put into place. Despite all these precautions, Barron rarely shows any signs of being overwhelmed by the security surrounding him. He has grown up with it, making high-stakes protection a normal part of his daily life. Unlike most public figures who can freely walk the streets, he exists in a world where every movement is calculated, every stop is planned, and every exit is covered. But Barron's security doesn't stop at the vehicles. His every move is planned with military precision. Barron Trump doesn't just have security, he has an entire presidential-level operation surrounding him at all times. While many public figures rely on bodyguards, his protection is on another level, controlled by some of the most elite security professionals in the world. The Secret Service, an agency responsible for safeguarding U.S. presidents and their families, is tasked with ensuring Barron's safety 24/7. Every trip, every event, and even casual outings are meticulously planned to eliminate potential threats before they arise. His security begins long before he even steps outside. Whenever Barron has to travel, a classified strategy is put in motion. The first layer involves intelligence gathering. Agents analyze potential risks, scout locations in advance, and coordinate with local law enforcement to secure the area. The second layer consists of real-time surveillance, where highly trained operatives use advanced technology to monitor every movement around Barron. High-resolution cameras, facial recognition software, and encrypted communication systems allow the Secret Service to track any unusual activity in its vicinity. Barron Trump may live a life of luxury, but even the son of a billionaire has to go to college. When he enrolled at New York University, it sparked widespread speculation: how would someone with his level of security manage life on an open campus? Unlike the carefully controlled environments of his private residences and luxury hotels, a university setting presents an entirely different challenge. Security teams had to adapt, ensuring that he could attend classes, socialize, and experience student life without unnecessary disruption. Despite the heavy protection surrounding him, Barron has made a genuine effort to blend in. He doesn't flaunt his wealth or demand special treatment. Instead, he approaches college like any other student, walking to class with a backpack slung over his shoulder, occasionally grabbing coffee near campus, and engaging in group discussions without the usual spectacle that follows him elsewhere. Of course, his presence doesn't go unnoticed. Fellow students whisper when he enters a room, and some try to snap photos from a distance. Yet those who know him describe him as surprisingly down-to-earth, approachable, and even a little reserved. While many expected him to be distant, reports from classmates suggest that Barron has formed a small but trusted social circle. He enjoys discussing business, global affairs, and technology, topics that naturally align with his upbringing. However, he is also just a teenager trying to navigate the usual pressures of college life. His towering height makes him impossible to miss in a crowd, and his name alone guarantees that people have opinions about him before they even meet him. Still, those who interact with him say he avoids political debates and prefers to keep a low profile. But while he may not be vocal about politics on campus, his interest in business is undeniable. He has already taken steps toward building his empire. Along with a few college friends, Barron co-funded Trump Furet and Roxborough Capital Inc., a private investment company based in Wyoming. The company focuses on high-end real estate and luxury developments, aiming to expand into golf courses and exclusive resort properties. While still in its early stages, the venture proves that Barron is already thinking ahead, looking to carve out his path rather than relying solely on his family's legacy. Balancing this level of ambition with privacy is no easy task. Even though he prefers to stay out of the limelight, the media remains fixated on him. Every move he makes is scrutinized, every social interaction dissected. Unlike most students who can make mistakes and move on, Barron doesn't have that luxury. He must carefully manage his image while still trying to enjoy the freedom that college life promises. Despite the attention, he remains focused. While others his age are figuring out their careers, Barron already has the resources, connections, and knowledge to build something far beyond a typical college graduate's ambitions. Whether he chooses to follow in his father's footsteps in real estate or explore new ventures entirely, his future is already taking shape. But beyond college life, Barron has played a surprising role in his father's political comeback. Barron Trump has always been seen as the quiet, elusive member of the Trump family, but during his father's latest campaign, he proved that he is much more than just a political figure's son. While Donald Trump has dominated the political arena for years, there was one demographic he struggled to reach: young voters. That's where Barron stepped in. Unlike previous elections, where traditional media played a central role, this time digital platforms were the real battleground. Podcasts, viral social media clips, and influencer endorsements held more sway over younger audiences than any televised debate. Barron, as a member of Gen Z, understood this better than anyone. He recognized the massive influence of digital personalities and knew that if his father wanted to connect with younger voters, he had to meet them where they were, online. Behind the scenes, Barron encouraged his father to step into spaces he had previously ignored. Under his guidance, Donald Trump made appearances on high-profile podcasts hosted by figures like Joe Rogan and Logan Paul, platforms with millions of dedicated young listeners. These appearances helped reshape his public image, making him more relatable to a new generation. Unlike the heavily structured political interviews of the past, these podcast conversations felt candid, unscripted, and engaging, resonating with young audiences in a way that traditional media never could. But Barron's influence didn't stop there. He reportedly played a key role in shaping aspects of the campaign's online strategy. Understanding the short attention spans of Gen Z, he pushed for bite-sized, high-impact content designed to go viral. Instead of lengthy policy speeches, the campaign shifted to short attention-grabbing clips optimized for platforms like TikTok and Instagram. The approach worked, creating moments that trended online, sparking discussions far beyond the usual political circles. Despite his involvement, Barron remained behind the curtain. He never sought the spotlight, preferring to work in the background rather than making public statements. His presence in campaign meetings was subtle but effective, offering insights into how younger voters think, what issues matter to them, and how to break through the noise of a crowded digital space. His contributions have led many to speculate, will Barron follow in his father's footsteps and enter politics himself? While he has shown a clear interest in business, his strategic thinking and ability to adapt to modern political landscapes suggest that he may have a future in shaping campaigns, if not running for office one day. He has seen firsthand the power and influence of political leadership, but he has also witnessed the relentless scrutiny and pressure that comes with it. Whether he chooses to step into that world remains uncertain, but one thing is clear: he is far more politically aware and strategically minded than most people realize. For now, Barron remains an enigma, navigating a life of wealth, expectation, and public fascination. His role in his father's campaign was just the beginning of what could be a much larger influence in the years to come. But even with his wealth, influence, and power, Barron's life is not without challenges. Growing up as the son of one of the most powerful and polarizing figures in modern history comes with a price. For Barron Trump, life has never been simple. Every step he takes, every decision he makes, is watched, analyzed, and debated. Unlike other teenagers who can make mistakes and learn from them privately, Barron's actions, no matter how small, can instantly become headlines. The world is fascinated by him, yet he has spent his entire life avoiding the spotlight. But no matter how much he tries to stay out of public view, his last name ensures that he never truly can. Being a Trump comes with expectations. The legacy of wealth, power, and influence is both a privilege and a burden. Some assume that Barron will follow the path laid out before him, stepping into the world of real estate, business, or even politics. Others believe he will carve out his direction, distancing himself from the empire built by his father. Regardless of what he chooses, the pressure remains constant. There is no escaping the weight of the Trump name. The media has always been relentless when it comes to his family, but for Barron, the fascination is different. Unlike his older siblings who have willingly embraced public roles, he has never spoken out, never granted interviews, and never given the press anything to work with. This silence has only fueled curiosity. People want to know what he thinks, what he believes, and what his future holds. The mystery surrounding him makes him one of the most intriguing figures in the Trump dynasty. Despite his attempts to maintain privacy, living under constant surveillance has shaped his life in ways most people can't imagine. He doesn't have the freedom to walk down a street alone or enjoy the spontaneity that comes with youth. Every move is calculated and every outing is planned.